And I am live. Thank you. I was live. Am I live? Am I about to be live? I'm live. I'm live. Good, good. But now I am live, so that's cool. So I was a good guy. Oh, I've got some kind of air behind the finish of my sketchbook. I was busy this lunchtime. I basically finished off a bunch of detailing and some setup work for a couple of sketches. Where's my sketch pad? Oh, it's here. Huh, it's right in front of me, you dumbass. I'm really annoyed, guys. I'm, just like a couple minutes late. Because like it was 7 o'clock, and I was like, okay, so now's the time. I've done all my work for today, and I've done all my. I said I wasn't going to do any work, but then I decided I'm going to do some work today. But no, I did all my work today. I did all of my. I did some work today, just some little catching ups and stuff, and I had a little bit of a longer lunch and everything, and I did some sketching, which is good. I managed to finish off some detailed work and some layout for one of the particular sketches, completely finished. Basically, I just need to do the inking for that. But I basically just I finished that, and I was supposed to like do some chores and things, and basically I found out that I couldn't do the chores and things, so that was okay. But no, I said on the last live stream that I was going to be on here probably a bit earlier and stuff, and although that is kind of true, I'm still on here as early as I was on the TankerTubs channel, so technically I am on a bit earlier. But it was 7 o'clock. I was just decided to have my dinner, and my partner cooked for me, which was nice. So had my dinner, and then waited for him to have his dinner, and then we had pudding. He made us pudding. He made Angel Delight. Nice. And then I had my shower and stuff, but it's just that all of that took way longer. It took 4 hours. I'm like, oh, because we were just, it's just when you're with somebody, and somebody that you love, it's like time does fly. It's really annoying. It shouldn't do that. You have to save the moments and stuff. So yeah. I've been a bit busy, guys. So yeah. But I'm here now, and hopefully I'm going to do some detailing on 2 sketches in particular. Got my sketchbook ready, kind of, and almost ready to go. But we've already got a couple of people that are in the chat, which is cool. We got Doug, and he says hey, and Wolf is here also. He says hi. How dudes? And then Doug says, "Can you do a video? Can you do a video popping a shirt with snaps, not buttons? That way you don't ruin a shirt." I've done that. Go check that out on the TankerTubs channel. But no, that's not what this channel is about, which is again fine, stuff. And Wolf is also here. Says to peck. I don't know what that means. So yeah. And both of you have left the chat according to my status on the screen. Okay. So okay. Yeah, Doug, if you're watching this on playback or just back here again and stuff, that's not what this channel is about. This is the LiveTUBBSart channel. If you wanted to discuss topics for the videos on the TankerTubs channel, like, you can do so here. Honestly, I don't mind talking about anything, but this is the vlog channel. This is kind of my vlog channel, what I'm doing and stuff. So yeah. I mean, we can talk about it. And Doug is still here. Why is my it says my viewer count is 1, and that's probably here. That's probably me. But it's fine. I didn't realize this was on Bear Tubs, not Tank Tubs. It's okay, dude. Honestly, I don't, like I said, I don't mind talking about that stuff, but it's just that like this channel won't be exclusively about talking about that stuff. But yeah, but no, if you do want to see that kind of if you do want to see that particular video that you described, then there are channels that there are videos on my Tank Tubs channel where you probably could find that. I do have a popping button shirt, and I do use it basically for a few videos like that. I don't know what the videos are called though, sadly. I know one of them is a 100 video special. It might be the 200th. I think it might be it's either the 200 or the 300th video special, I think. But you can check it if you go to my channel and then do the search thing, then you should be able to just search for like 600, 300, 400, and whatever one comes up that looks like it's a red and blue plaid shirt, I think, then you should be able to find it. Okay, I was hoping that like Jeff or somebody else would be here because I wanted to show them something. I definitely wish that Dean was here because I have news, and also I've got something to show him and ask him. So yeah. Doug says there's 2 after dinner shift and extra dessert. What? What? Well, everyone works for you, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. Mike is here. He says fat peoples. That's interesting. Okay. So those are the 2 videos with the plaid shirt. Yeah, they have it in. I do use the popping buttons in those videos as well. So check them out. Like, I'm pretty sure that you should be able to find it somewhere. That, like I said, there's a few of those videos. I don't know when. On my channel, if you just look for that particular shirt, then you should be able to find it. It should be in the thumbnail somewhere. If it's not in the thumbnail, then if you just search for popping buttons or something on the actual search indicator thingy, then you might be able to find stuff. Right. So I'm just gearing up to basically do the drawings and stuff because I don't want to open the pad, and then basically yeah. But yeah, I'm just gearing up. Do the M. Okay, Bob or Doug, sorry. Have fun. Yes, I'm really hoping that Dean comes on because I have news / a question for Dean because Dean's computer's not working. His laptop's not working. He gave it to me to basically because I said that my partner probably could fix it because he always fixes my computer. I mean, I'm tech savvy, I'm pretty tech savvy. I can usually figure things out for myself and stuff. But like, if there's like a deep issue with my computer, when it's blue screen of death and I can't do anything about it, then I'm fucked. It's basically like if I keep turning it on, it doesn't work. And all that stuff, if I turn it on and it just doesn't respond to anything, it just makes a beep noise or something. I'm just saying these are the issues in the past. Or if I'm getting a new computer and I basically I replace I will replace the old computer and stuff. I give my partner the computer, he gets it up and running and uses it for a work computer. Knuckles is here. He says, "Boy, what? That's weird. We haven't got the regulars on tonight. That's kind of it's not bad. I'm just saying it's kind of yeah. Oh, WTF. Knuckles says WTF. I don't know what you're referring to, but okay. These links. What? Huh? What are you talking about, dude? What is going on? Is somebody sending you links? Mike, are you in the chat? You have to stop doing this. If you're sending links to people, don't do it. In fact, I've warned you about this once, and that means that you've already had a second chance. So basically, if I see you in the chat again and you don't have a reasonable explanation for what you're doing, why you're doing this, I'm going to block you. I'm going to block you forever. I'm done. I'm in no mood to do this. Mike Quillcrab is sending stupid feederism links again. Okay, well, this isn't a feederism topic, so if you like furry art, then you're free to stay. Or if you just like art in general, this channel is basically my vlog. It has nothing to do with feederism, unless people want to talk about it. You know, I'm basically, it's not this channel's thing. You know, this is just my vlog channel. But yeah, I do agree with you. Mike should stop sending people links to just random people, random links. You know? Watch, you stubborn... Again, Mike, if you're sending people feederism stuff, then basically, like, this isn't a feederism channel. It has nothing to do with feederism. Mike, I'm talking to you. Listen to me. It's not. It has nothing to do with whatever you're into. You know? Unless you just want to chill with me here, go away. You know? But if you do arrive here again or do this again, I'm going to block you. Well, I'm going to do you what YouTube means by blocking somebody, and that is basically it will hide you from the channel. It means that I won't be able to see you, nobody else will be able to see you on this channel. You'll just be by yourself. You'll be able to access the channel and stuff, but you won't be able to communicate with everybody. I guess you can still send links and stuff, but it won't help. It won't work. Basically, yeah. Knuckles, yeah, report him. Report him. I don't like people doing this either. You know what? I'm doing it now. I'm blocking him. Oh, I have to do it on this computer. Oh, damn it. It's no big deal, guys. I'm just quickly accessing the chat manifest, whoever's in the chat, and selecting him. There he is, and there you go. But that's all I can do, Knuckles. So again, sorry about that. I have no idea what the fuck is his problem. It's a shame. It is a shame. But you know, some people are assholes. Mike, if you can still hear me, not everybody is into the same things you are into. You're gonna have to cope with that at some stage. And Knuckles, I do apologize. If you don't want to be here, then you don't have to be. Well, now that's hopefully sorted. I don't have to deal with that. Don't have to talk about that, you know, ever again, because I have dealt with it. So yeah. How is everybody in the chat? Everybody that is actually in the chat and can communicate and stuff like that. How's your guys' day going or gone and stuff? I'm trying to find a specific picture, so like you have to give me a minute. Again, there's a couple of regulars that usually come into the chat, and I would love to talk to them, because like I keep saying, if anybody's watching the playback, Dean, especially if you're watching the playback and you missed this one, then like I would love to talk to you. I could just send you a text, but I was hoping for more of a, you know, direct communication, because my signal here is shit on my phone. But your picture, I need to ask you about something rather important. Oh, and to update you also on your laptop situation, because my partner just looked at your computer. I'm also going through my old artwork and checking something, because I need to find a specific picture to send to somebody. It's kind of a test, but I don't know where it is in my whole pictures. But no, Dean, if you are watching this or watching this on playback, then like basically my partner's managed to my partner's cleaned up your computer. He basically cleaned up whatever was rattling around in there, and he thinks that maybe that might have something to do with the problems that started your computer. But essentially, we've got to the login screen, and of course, we need your freaking password to basically see if it's working, not to access anything. Just your password on your laptop. If you don't want us to give us the password, that's completely understandable, and we totally understand that. It's redundant, sorry. But you know, your computer might be already fixed. It depends how far you could get onto the computer, you know. I still think it's like a virus or something, which, yeah, but my partner doesn't know until we can actually access the computer. There's no guest account or anything. Do you remember when that used to be like a standard thing? There used to be like a guest account that you could go into. I guess that would be like way too easy to access people's files if they just left their laptop somewhere and you can just find it. But yeah. Oh, is that another one? Yeah, that's the right one. Seriously, nobody watching tonight. It's weird. Oh, come on. The papers bind it together. That's so annoying. Oh, come on. Stop doing this. How long have I been on stream, by the way? I've been on stream for 20 minutes and I still can't find this one picture. You know what? I think it might not even be on here. That's sort of embarrassing. That's what I'm dealing with now. The one very threadbare picture. Huh? You know what? You know, when a notepad gets filled up, I'm kind of not that bummed about it. You know, about like keeping it was safekeeping and stuff. I mean, I do have pictures that I do want to give to people and stuff. You know, because I drew them for them and stuff, and I've given them a digital copy. But I do rather like giving people the actual hard copy of their pictures. In fact, I gave one to Ian, and basically, I wanted to. I asked if I could do a quick scan of it and stuff on my phone because it hadn't been scanned in. But once I've got the digital something, I basically am not that fussed about the actual physical copy like this. Oh, come on. Oh well, we're coming up to the ones that I've done recently, so we're going to get to a picture Yeah. Knuckle says reported. Now stop sending these darn feeders. I'm not doing it. It's not me. It's Mike. And I've already banned him from the channel. So yeah, don't blame me. I've already told him off loudly and clearly. You can actually see it, like if you go back in the video, you can see where I told him to stop doing that. Especially since this channel has nothing to do with feederism. So I don't know why you're calling this feederism link. Okay. Now bye. Okay, bye. Just an art channel. I mean, Jesus. Well, it's not even an art channel. It's a vlog channel. But yeah. Okay, we've got a wolf. We've got a beaver, bear, and a dragon. So I'm getting close to, I don't think it's in this pad. Oh well. So I'm basically coming up to my actual ones that I'm doing now. That's why my notepad is being silly. I'm looking forward to seeing Willy Bear again so I can give these to him, because I basically got a bunch of pictures here for Willy Bear. I'm going to have to bring this with me whenever I go somewhere. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, my pad's screwed up. Okay. Eyelash hair. Wow. If I sent somebody that picture, they could have cloned me. Yeah. It's like the pages are embedded into the... There we go. Is this one also embedded? No, not so much. There we go. I've forgotten what I was talking about before. Before Mike. Oh, there's Jeffrey. There's Jeffrey's picture. There should be like a thing a lot of people do, is like yell at people on Twitter, you know. I see that a lot. There's like a notification that basically people just send out a big, you know, I'm streaming now message on Twitter. I've seen that a few times. I should do that. I should do that sometime. I don't want to be one of those obnoxious people that does it, that makes a habit of it, because I stream every day. So, you know, it'll be like every day I can. I wish they had unlimited data phone contract, because if I had that, then I could stream anywhere. That'd be like so awesome. Oh, we got another viewer, but they're not in the chat yet. So I'm just gonna keep talking while I'm trying to find this picture. But yeah, I could talk more about Dean's computer, but I don't want to talk more about Dean's computer because like people will think it's weird that I've got Dean's computer. His old computer. God damn it. So one of my sketches is folded. I see you. That one. There we go. I'm looking for a particular sketch. Oh, Dean's here. You're watching Black Panther? How are you watching Black Panther? It's not out yet. Are you being naughty? Are you being naughty and watching it? Now, what is about your old computer? Oh. Yes, I just wanted to ask you: is you can log into it, but you can't do anything after that? Because we can, my partner has cleaned it up. It's basically it looks really shiny and like new. He's opened it up and also like removed whatever was rattling in there as well. He's opened up the back and he cleaned all of the insides and also removed whatever was rattling, because he picked it up when I handed it to him. He basically he tilted it from side to side and we could hear stuff rattling in there. And he says that might be the problem. So he basically opened it up and cleared it all up and everything, and got rid of the rattling things and fixed a couple of connections and all that stuff, because he's like that. And then, here we're getting somewhere. Ooh. And then he turned it on, and basically, well, I think he turned it on like the first time. It all boots up and everything, but we can't get past the login and everything. And I couldn't remember if you said that you could actually boot it up, but you can't. But when you're logged in, you can't do anything. When you boot it up, are you able to actually get onto your account and stuff? We haven't got your password is the thing, and it doesn't have a guest account, so we can't actually access the computer, so I was hoping that you would either give us the password, or basically you can text it to me, or if you just aren't worried about it at all, we can easily do a factory reset. Also, Dean, I had a question for you about your picture, because I'm still trying to find it. I'm very close though. I'm just amazed that my partner basically, he got it and then basically did it all last night. I'll just, he works fast. He works fast. He works fast on computers. There you are. So yeah, I wanted to know your opinion on that. But it does look like that we would be able to fix it. It does look like it anyway, without having to restore it. If we can actually get into your account, then basically, just your computer's login, then basically we can easily, I think my partner can easily sort that out, or reset the computer for you. It's completely up to you, Okay. I'll just wait for the play. What happens if you do a factory reset? If you do a factory reset, that wipes it. That's reformatting the computer. Basically, it's like it's called a factory reset because it's like it comes back from the factory. You basically, it's like you got a new one. That's a factory reset. When you completely wipe everything, you set it up, you make sure that it's all working, and then basically you send it off to the customer. That's basically all it is. But if you want to maintain everything that's on it, it's possible to do that, but we would need your password. Again, if you want just the factory reset without giving us your login, then that's fine. But since you've already given us the computer, I figured that you wouldn't mind us just quickly typing in your password and making sure that everything's okay. Just making sure it's okay before I give you back your computer. So it's completely up to you, dude. It's fine. Jeffrey's here. He says, "Hi, Tubb. Sorry I'm running late." It's okay, dude. Honestly, if you scroll back in the chat, I had some weird shit going on again, and the guy that was sending people links to the Tankertubs channel's live stream was back, but he's gone now. So, well, I blocked him. I just blocked him. I hadn't blocked him on here. I only blocked him on the Tankertubs channel, I think. So yeah. But now he's blocked on both, so you know, whatever. People are weird. People are twisted. But no, the other thing that I wanted to ask Dean is that because I basically did some sketching today, I finished off the detailing for everything except for your main character. I've basically drawn him. I wanted to know two things about the drawing, and then I basically can finish the detailing, and it will be ready to be penned. It's there. It's ready. I've even sorted out some weird background stuff. So I'm just going to show you this. If you're there, Dean, but here's your picture. As you can see, I've altered his positioning. I don't know. Focus on the t-shirt. That's the thing that I tried hard to get right. Come on. Oh, you bastard. Come on. Focus on the snout. Do something. Camera, you're better than this. You're better than this. You know how to autofocus. You've done it before. Please don't have seizures because I'm making the lighting go all funny. Pick the detail out. Come on, you can do it. It's still focused on me. It's still focused on me. Aha! There we go. Right, Dean. Here we go. So as you can see, I've enlarged the central character slightly in a couple of senses, but I've basically got all the detail almost sorted. I don't know how much of the pencil you can see, but basically I've made him fill in some of the empty space that was left over from my accident of drawing everything a bit too small. So yeah, what I wanted your opinion on, Dean, is that which of the faces, which animal is am I doing the dog, or am I doing the bear in the middle? And also you wanted me to slightly enlarge the tummy, and I've done that. I've given him a belly, but I didn't know if you were happy with that, or if you want it bigger or smaller, or are you okay with that? I've also got like I do kind of want to know what to do in the background, because I've got him standing on something. He's got one leg slightly up, but again, that's totally up to you. Or I can just do him like in a woodland setting. And I've already done the pre-detailing on the t-shirt. If you actually look really closely, I found my glasses, by the way, and I put them down, but you can actually see the detail on the t-shirt was really tricky to do on account of you took the picture that I got the reference for the clothing from, by the way. You took the picture through a mirror. And luckily I can translate that stuff easily, but recreating it on a t-shirt is kind of funny. So yeah, I just wanted to know which of the characters I'm doing in the middle, because you might have told me already, but I've completely forgotten. And also if you're happy with the dimensions of your character, or if you want him to be slightly bigger or slightly smaller, I can easily change that particular detail. That's it's all in pencil, so easily done. So yeah, that's why I wanted to know about your picture. Jeffrey, I haven't done your picture because basically your picture's done. I just have to do the detailing on the kind of dungarees, the bib and brace kind of jean jacket, the denim thing, that your character wears. Also, he's wearing a t-shirt though, because basically it's a mix of both of you and your persona. So yeah. Jeffrey says, "Wow, yes, people are very weird, Tubbs. I'm so glad that he's blocked on both channels." Yeah, people are strange, very strange. But yeah, Dean. By the way, if you want some time to think about that picture, then by all means, I can send you a quick snapshot sketch. Basically through text. It'll probably be easier on Grammar, to be honest, because my multimedia text messaging isn't free, so essentially that'll cost me money. Yeah. Jeffy says, okay, that's cool with me, Tubbs. What's cool with you? Oh, your picture, yeah. Well, awesome. But today I'm going to be doing this one. I'm going to be finally doing the detail on this one. And it's the Mother's Day thing. Just the part of the Mother's Day card. I've designed it so that I can easily just it's only one half, by the way, because the other half is the other side of the Mother's Day card. So yeah, but I just need to do the faces and the detail, the detail on the faces. But it's a very simplistic art style, so it's going to be done really quickly. So after I've done the detailing on that, I have got something to show you guys. I've finally finished all the detailing on the Men of the Den's picture. I'm very happy with it, because before they kind of looked all too spaced out and stuff. You know, they were too far apart from each other. But I've got the bear paw, I've got the Men of the Den thing, and all of the bear paw is going to be in different colors. So it's going to be kind of like a flag thing. I've even done their logo, which was super hard to do. However, on camera, it's looking very unsymmetrical. It's supposed to be a circle that they're in, but yeah, I don't know. But Jesus, it finally looks like it's a decent picture, because before it just looked like a really bad scribbly fan art thing, but now it actually looks like a decent composition with the background and everything. There's just less empty space, and I'm just so happy with that. But that's not just, it's not just that I've done the color. Took a long time to figure out, because essentially, like I want it to be kind of like rainbow, the rainbow flag, you know. And essentially I've got all my colors on here, and I've done a very, very, very super basic sketch, and that's how the colors are going to be spread out. Ignore that one, ignore him. There we go. That's how the colors are going to be. But it's the rainbow flag. It's brown. It's black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue. It's the navy color, and then apparently it's pink. And the bottom bear paw is going to be the pad is going to it's going to be it's just going to be outlined and shaded, and it's going to be the other green, because I basically used every single color that I've got here to basically in that picture. So yeah. But you say you love it, so that's cool. Dean says slightly smaller belly if possible, but I love the bear head. If you squared the jaw off on the bear head just to resemble the dog more, then that could go on the main body. Square the jaw. I'm gonna have to make my alterations to it anyway, so I have to go back. Find it. Where are you? There you are. Oh, you mean like puff out the cheeks slightly? So a slightly smaller belly. Yeah, I can see. I can do that. I'm looking at the screen instead of the actual picture. But no, I can do those alterations now and do that. Hope that makes sense. It does. Again, this is still just sketching. So yeah. Let me just move. I need to find my pencil. Oh, there we go. Did you also have any questions? You know, what exactly Was it when you logged on that you encountered the problem on your computer? Because like I said, we've turned the computer on, but we can't log on because we don't have your password, and you know, we can't get any further than that, and everything looks like it's working fine. So was it when you logged on that you encountered the problem? I need to know that for later. And if you do want to give us your password, then you can do it by text, so don't worry about that. Oh, there you go. Well, hopefully, now that we've got the password, we can actually solve the problem. So yeah, thank you so much, by the way. And I feel kind of like touched that you would actually, first of all, give me the computer. You know, not to keep. I know, I understand that. Right, so you see the problem with squaring off the jaw on the bear is that bears don't have squared off jaws. You know, it's not a thing. They always maintain. They basically have a chin, and that's the end of their muzzle, and then the rest of it is all fur, and it connects into the rest of their body. They don't really have a whole jawline. It literally is just that, you know. So that's why I've drawn it that way. But I've just made a slight alteration on the jaw. So if you can just tell me what you think. I just added a couple of lines, but if I go any more, it's going to alter the entire face. You know, I can do that because it's in pencil, and I can always draw that back again. Kind of bringing the neck up a little bit. Well, a lot, actually, but you know. It's got to be kind of like that. Is that any better? I don't want to bring it up anymore because I don't want it to touch the chin. You love it, don't change it too much. Okay. See, like I said, I love the input. It's good. And the slightly smaller belly, I did kind of I did already preempt the belly changes if you wanted it slightly bigger and if you wanted it slightly smaller. So I already have like an idea of how to do this because it's basically what I planned. So honestly, you're not inconveniencing me or anything, inconveniencing me even. It's one of the reasons why the belly is that shape in particular. So I can easily change it if you did need or did want, sorry, an alteration to the design. But are you happy with the pose and everything? There we go. Slightly smaller belly. Ignore the bit of pencil dust. Okay. And I'll just make it so you can see that a bit more clearly. There you go. So, is that better? Do you like the pose and the overall layout? I think it works better with these slightly smaller heads. Although I'm slightly concerned about this, the actual head, which is going to be the bear, right? Because if it's definitely going to be the bear, right? Because basically I'm going to, you know, when I draw the head in, I was hoping to get a bit more space from the top because as you can see, the perforation on the pad is very, very close to the top of the head, but I can easily fit it in. It is no problem. I can make alterations accordingly. So don't worry about that. But I just wanted to make sure you're okay with the pose. You know, you're kind of standing on a log or a rock or a brick or whatever you want, you know. That's perfect. Great. So that is, well, that's good to go. That's basically good to go. I can start inking that fairly soon. Great. Main body is definitely the better. Okay, definitely the better. So I'll just make a quick note in pencil on the bottom. Okay. And that's good. See, little alterations make a big difference to people, and that's what I like. Because when you left last night, Dean, I was telling Jeff about how like how you kept feeling guilty and stuff about like asking me to change certain things and stuff, and I kept telling him that, you know, I love that. I love it when people do that because it makes the picture, when I get the picture perfect for somebody, it gives me a real sense of accomplishment and stuff. And I know that's selfish, that's kind of righteously selfish of me to say, but you know, when I deliver the final product to somebody and they absolutely love it, it's one of the best feelings ever. So yeah. So honestly, don't be afraid to tell me to change anything or anything like that. Honestly, I love it when people do that because it means I get everything right for them. So yeah. I'm standing on a log, so you want a natural kind of setting because I can do that. That's cool. Your heads can be in the bushes or something. I don't know. I'll figure out when I start doing that. I normally start doing that after I do the inking for the main picture. I'll probably do that. Yeah, that's fine. Right. So what am I doing? I'm trying to figure out where I am. Yeah. I'm glad you like it too, Jeff. Have you had any thoughts on what your picture would be like, Jeff? Or do you want to just do you want to see it again to be reminded? I'll just show you again just to be reminded, just to remind you if you have any more decisions. I'm trying to find it. What's the problem? Was it before or after the Cubs Out Loud? Oh. There you are. Right, Jeff. I think you basically had a decision that you wanted the face to be either natural colors, but in felt, and or have it blue. You still didn't understand. You didn't know what to do for the background. Although the background is negotiable, you don't even have to have a background. And for the main body of your sketch, you want it to be in ballpoint pen, or basically we decided, I think, didn't we, that it would be better in ballpoint pen because I can't do the detail on his face that small in felt. So yeah, but yeah. So there's your picture again. I'll just bring it up one more time. Although you can see it if you just ask me, I'll show it to you anytime you want. But did you notice, by the way, that I managed to get in his little, I can't see where my finger is. There it is. His little medallion and the cross and everything. I thought I'm kind of patting myself on the back by saying this, but I thought it was very clever to add that little feature. It's very basic representation, but it's what you had on in the picture. So yeah. But yeah, just to refresh your memory of what it looks like and to hopefully get an idea of what you want with your color scheme. Right, so now I have to find my Mother's Day picture again, and it's right after Dean's, so that's great. But yeah, after I finish doing all the details for these for all of these pictures, and I think we're literally, where are we? There's my pack. I was looking for my sketch list. There we go. I think, yeah, we've got the piggy to do. Richard's ogre belly's picture. We've got his picture to do the detail on, and then that's it. Everything's going to be starting to be actually inked and all ready. And Dean's picture's first because it's on the first on the list, and then it's Jeff's, and then it's Panda Fox's, and then it's the Men of the Den. Then it's the Mother's Day card, although I might do the Mother's Day card first in general, because that's kind of my own project. So essentially, that doesn't really count. I might just do that off stream at some stage, and then it will be almost done. And then I can start on the actual people's commissions and stuff. I do have more on this list, but essentially I try to only do 10 at a time in a row, you know, just to make sure I got 10 slots open at a time that I'm doing and finishing before I do this. Yes, that's great. Yes, oh my god, Tub, that's so cool, Tubbs. I love that. Okay. What, when you just want a blank background? Again, it's completely up to you. Excuse my language, but it's just dawned on me how fucking awesome that main body pick is. Oh, your picture, right? I was like, it's really, really simple bears for the Mother's Day picture. Sorry, I'm such a genius. your picture. Well, remember these are very, very basic construction pictures, construction lines and everything. You can see on the foot where my cursor is on my screen of my computer. Let me just move that. Okay. That basically it is very simple because I didn't know if I should do dog paws or bear paws, you know. Or even if you wanted to be wearing shoes and stuff, but it's mainly the clothing. I basically just I put all the folds into the clothing. I did all of the etching. I think you can see just around the. I went a bit crazy on that pocket for some reason. I have no idea why, but I super detailed that pocket. Even the little logo on the shirt at the bottom there, I've tried to mimic slightly. But this is all of this stuff might not make it into the final inking stage. It's literally just shading references and all that stuff that normally comes with just doing the outlines. But yeah, that did take me forever, especially using a reversed image of the thing because you were in a mirror. I was like, why can't I read that properly? You know, and then I was like, oh right, yeah, you're in a mirror. I can see the out in the reference picture. It's like, yeah, dummy. I'm such a dummy. But no, luckily I can easily decipher those things, and that was I straight up copied that, so that's fine. Okay, so I'm just doing the detailing on this, and I don't have any reference or anything for this. It's literally just, yeah, I'm just free-handing, eyeballing it. So I got a message on my, oh, yeah, thank you, phone, for telling me that I've got a message on that phone. That's stupid. Well done, Thomas. Well, thank you, teacher. Okay. This won't take long at all. That's why I'm doing it here, and also I'm doing like the ogre belly sketch as well. Because it's basically done. There's not much detail that I'm going to put onto this. It's a teddy bear with a mummy teddy bear picking flowers. I do have to do the detail on the stupid flower. Well, it's not just a flower, it's flowers. Ugh. Does make pause relatively super easy, because it's a little bit lazy of me, because literally they are just little nubs on the end of their hands. But yeah, it's going to be an adult card tub. Well, thank you, Jeff. Dean says, I'll get back to Black Panther later because I'm not going to work tomorrow. I'll stay here for now. Well, that's cool. What do you guys want to talk about? Because essentially, like I said, I'm going to be doing this probably for a while. Just there's going to be a lot of dead air. How is it, by the way? I really want to see it. I really want to see it. I've got a weird kind of well, it's not that weird. I've got an attraction to. Ever since I saw the guy that plays Black Panther, the actual guy that plays Black Panther, I saw him on well, in Civil War and everything, and I was like, he's really cute. I don't know what it is, but he's really cute. But then again, Marvel's good at that. They seem to pick the nice, the nice. I love Chris Hemsworth. I mean, how can you not like Thor? I mean, he's Thor. You know, you have to wonder how he's in bed. I mean, Jesus, he's Thor. Thor's dreamy. But yeah, they there's Thor that I like. There's I'm a general Chris Hemsworth. I like Australians. I don't know what it is, but I've always been slightly attracted to Australians. So it might just be the laid back nature or something. I don't know. But like even not as Thor, I do like Chris Hemsworth. But yeah, anyway, enough of the gushing. Enough of the gushing over Chris Hemsworth. But can you blame me, really? I even like Tom Holland, and that's I was a bit weirded out because I was like, oh God, it's Tom Holland, you know. But he's so cute and nerdy and sweet, and he's adorable. you know, and he seems like such a nice guy, both the actor and the character and everything. Although I really should try to distance myself from the character because, you know, I have naughty feelings about Spider-Man. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. But he's portraying a 15-year-old or 16-year-old or 17-year-old. I don't know. So I should distance myself away from that completely, yeah, because no. But the actor is actually like 20, 22, 23, 24, I think. I'm hoping it's 24. um, but no, Tom Holland is quite nice. He would make a very nice cubby guy, you know, if I saw him in the real world. I've done the Teddy. I've done baby Teddy. Oh, it's not focusing. There we go. Done baby Teddy, yanking a flower out of the ground, holding out another flower. And now I've got to try to make the mum look good because that's going to be tricky because the mother bear is not as adorable and cute, but it's still not bad. I've done the flower. It's a very simple card. um, it's snowing here still, by the way. I don't know if anybody is interested, but it's settling quite nicely. It's powdered snow as well. It's not the usual kind of snow that we get in the UK. Strange. But yeah. Yes, I want to see Black Panther 2 at some point. I do too. It's awesome. Oh, who else? Jon Favreau. Happy. I like him, but only when he's in his bear phase, you know? He seems to go through phases. And there's been like, he was a guest on My Name is Earl. He was a bear in that. Very nice. He's a bit of an asshole kind of character, but very nice. Very nice. Just look it up. You'll know what I'll look it up for you in a minute. But yeah, just the oh he's been in that film The Breakup or something. I can't remember. It's the the Vince Vaughn and the Jennifer Aniston film where they split the apartment down the middle or something. But he's in that. And he's a bear. He is straight up a bear in that, but it's so cute. And some of the stills that they play at the beginning, because the opening to the film is a series of pictures, but there's like a couple of stills in there that is like it's like really nice, just so good. Who else in the Marvel universe is bangable? Let me think. I got a feeling I'm missing somebody like really important. I don't like Captain America, but I've never liked Captain America. He's just not. He's just not for me. He's just so self-righteous and arsehole. He's just an arsehole. Yeah, I do like Hawkeye. I do. Hawkeye. I know who you mean. He seems a bit. I don't know. He doesn't seem as. I think it's just his personality. It's like he's kind of cute, I guess, but not. He hasn't got as much personality. Like if he had more personality, then maybe. But it just doesn't. There's not enough there for me to be like, oh, you know. I mean, he doesn't have an attachment to his little robot glider thing, and that's kind of cute. But he's not. Yeah, I don't know. Does remind me of somebody that I've dated. Huh? Yeah, I've always liked Gwyneth Paltrow, but apparently she's like she's a bit of a ditzy pothead. That's a shame. Such a shame because she's quite cute. The same. It's almost the same situation with. I've heard that Scarlett Johansson is also not. Is it Scarlett Johansson? Is that Black Widow? Am I thinking of somebody else? I always thought that she was quite attractive, but then like I've heard lots and lots of stories about how maybe not so much. You know, her personality isn't that great apparently. She's a bit of a diva or something. Um, but the thing is that it's like it's only from interviews and stuff that I've picked up on because I'm a slight judge of character. I do this and I do apologize for it, but it just seems like she's a bit slightly, you know. It's like when I was younger, I used to be attracted to the grown-up Hermione Granger. I can't remember her name. Not the younger version. But then it was like, yeah. Apparently she's a bit stuck up. I've done this, I think. I think I've done. It might look a bit overcrowded, but that's only because there's so many lines now. I've slimmed down the mama bear a little bit and also added a bit of a flourish to her. The pinny. It's just called a pinny. I've also added some flowers to the O's, except for the X and O. I'll just keep that separate. I think that'll look nicer when it's all. I'm going to do this one in color. A lot of this is going to be in color, so it's going to look good. Right. Yeah, I've seen Hawkeye and other things too. I don't know what in. I can't pinpoint it exactly, but I have seen him in other things. Right, so I've got a decision for you guys. Because this is almost a guest picture, it's not something that I'm doing basically. He's asked me for this, but I don't think he thinks that I'm actually going to do it. But I've got the ogre version and a pig version all laid out here, extra big, just the way he likes it. But I don't know which one to do the ogre and which one to do the pig. So can you guys help me? We'll call this one number 1 and this one number 2. number 1, number 2. I've also got the face pictures I'm going to put here and here. And I haven't done these yet, but I do need to know in advance which one's going to be which, because I want to put the face picture next to the up close face picture next to the actual characters. So yeah, which one should be the orc and which one should be the pig? Number 1. So let's go for the orc first. Which one should be the pig? The orc. The orc. Should it be the extra big one or the standing up one? Kind of standing up one. I've done him walking slightly. I don't know if that's evident with the paws, with the feet, but I've done the layout, but I haven't done the actual picture. So which one should be the orc? Number 1 or number 2? You could just type 1 or 2 in the chat if you want. I'm going to have a little tiny break because I'm going to get my drink and stuff. I can't remember what else I've seen Hawkeye in. I've seen him in other stuff, but I just can't remember. He was in an episode of House. I know that. Dean says, I love My Name is Earl. I saw that earlier, but I didn't respond to it. I'm sorry. I have the entire season on my on DVD. I love it. It's so good. I really hate that they cliffhangered it to death. You know, basically did a cliffhanger and then didn't address any of it. But I love My Name is Earl. Number 2, the orc. I can see it. Jeffrey, what's your vote? I'm okay with either, but I just wanted to. I wanted to know if there was some kind of consensus. You know, which one should be which. So yeah. But no, I do like My Name is Earl. I thought that was really good. It was very, very funny, clever series for something that's slightly supernatural. But no, I love that. I love My Name is Earl. There's a character in there that basically he's trying to commit suicide, and Earl keeps saving him. He makes it his mission to save this guy, and that character's also very cute. Although I've seen him in other things, and it's basically, yeah, he's not so cute in other things. It's a shame. Number 2 for the orc as well. So number 1 should be the big pig. We'll make him a big pig, and number 2 should be the orc. That's kind of waving and walking at the same time. Okay, I can see that. Right, now I need a picture of him. I don't have any pictures of him except for the ones that I've got on my phone. I just realized I'm such an idiot. Now I've drawn an orc in the past, but I don't remember it. So this will be a new experience, kind of. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the face. Well, actually, I'll do the piggy face first because it's further away from my primary drawing hand. What is that? Oh, I've cut my finger. I have a tiny cut on my finger. I don't know if you can see. Focus. Focus on my finger. It's trying, but there's a tiny cut on my finger. I have a tiny bit of dry skin. That's so random. I wonder what caused that. rest of my hands is fine. I do need to cut my nails though. I'm probably going to do that after this live stream. Anyway, don't know what I was talking about. Damn it! I'll get a picture of. I've got to get a picture of Ogre Belly or Richard. His name's Richard. Luckily, I have some on my phone. I can't zoom in with one hand. It won't let me double tap to zoom in. Or is that just an iPhone thing? That's the best picture I've got of Richard. Even though it looks slightly stretched, doesn't it? There's Ogre Belly. Oh damn it! That's his face. He's a very, very, very super awesome, sweet guy that I sat on. So, it was fun sitting. It was fun. But yeah. Do I have this picture on my computer? That might be a better way to do this. I'm not going to close that in case. Because when it's laying down, it's really hard to get the angle. I normally rest the phone on my pad, but can't do that. Oh no, Tubbs, do you have any hand lotion? No, it's fine. It doesn't hurt. I removed the bit of skin, so my finger's fine now. But you can kind of see in the light that I'm missing a little tiny layer of skin just in that specific spot, and I have no idea what. I don't know, random stuff that your body does. He's so cute and cuddly. Yes, he is. I will agree on that. My computer says working on it. I've gone to the file explorer. I'm not trying to do anything important, like super mega important here, computer. I'm just trying to find a picture. Where are you? I know you're on here somewhere. Do I have a better picture? That's the question. Where is it? It's not on my computer. Oh, I know where it is. I organized the files, didn't I? So that I was. Oh God, it's in a bigger file. Not to worry, it's still here. I can find it. I'm getting close already. Scanning. Well, there's a picture of. There it is. I found you. Right. It does look slightly distorted. I wonder why. The computer's futzing with my pictures. Oh well, at least he is on my screen now. Right. But no, I'm going to turn this face into a piggy face. What were we talking about before the piggy thing happened? Oh, I need my sketch pad and I need to open it to my piggy. Well, a piggy. I need to find a pig. I bet it's all at the beginning. That'd be typical. Yeah, got it. Get off. Thank you. Got my piggy picture. I've got his preview, and let's do this. He's got very nice eyes as well. So very, very expressive eyes. Very, very sweet. So he's just a sweet guy. Just a sweet guy in general. He did look more orcish when basically he didn't have the beard. What are you gonna do? His beard is cute too. Try not to fall in the trap of making this picture really small, because that seems to be the theme. Just recently, I need to make the face pictures bigger. You know, when I do a face picture, I need to make sure I draw it the correct size and not get too carried away. Because basically, if I draw it once, I tend to draw it and then get carried away, and it looks good, but then it's like I don't want to draw this again because I think I've nailed it. Let's see how you look with tusks, Dicky. Plus, I want to keep my dog head for a chest pocket t-shirt design. Well, that's cool. You're going to get both, so that's awesome. I don't know how I'm going to include the side dimples when I've fattened his face up so much. Oh, I know how I can do that. Well, that's... My brain was like, well, you could just do this, stupid. I keep calling myself stupid a lot. I'm okay with it. Should I add the facial hair, or should I just... I don't know if I should. So this t-shirt thing, how are you going to do the t-shirt thing? Just out of curiosity. Is it like is there like a website that you go to do that, or is it? Is there more to it? Because I might add that as an option, you know, to my Etsy store. I'm thinking about it anyway. I just done something wrong. Okay. I'm gonna have his eyes shut, I think. Not gonna put glasses on him or anything. I'm gonna have him kind of like content. I figure it all out when they're done, but if I separate the individual drawings, right. Potential disaster averted. Dickie the pig. It sounds cute, doesn't it? I have lost a lot of his original face in the picture, but I don't think he minds so much. He's a very cute pig. He makes a very cute piggy. I like cute piggies. Yes, that sounds so cute. Sounds cute, Tubbs. Yeah. Right. What I am gonna try to do is that I need a different picture. I need a different picture. No. So far, I've got that. So I've got his eyebrows down and general like snout position and stuff. But I'm organizing where I'm going to put the rest of his face. But he's got a very nice um, like kind of like a channel where his dimples are. But he's kind of a chubby face guy now, so essentially they're slightly lost, especially in his facial hair. And I've just closed that window. Oh, this picture again. Oh, damn it. Where are you? I'm going to go for one of these screenshots that I took, because there's one in particular where you can definitely see one of the screenshots shots on the from the video, the wrestling video. That's Ian. That's the top of his head. There's too much belly in the way in that picture. Oh, that's a good one. That's me sitting on him. But oh, it's a good face. That is a good face. Oh, I'm using it. I'm using that. Is there good? Is the next one good? Oh, he's so sweet. He's biting his lip. That's the problem. He's got so many good pictures, damn it. I'm sending all of these to him as well, by the way. I've got to remember that next time on Facebook Messenger. That's the best one. Yeah. This is the best one for the next picture as well. I don't know if it'll come out very well on camera, but because it's been slightly filtered. But there he is. That's a good picture for the orc picture. That's brilliant. That shows me exactly where the lines are for his cheeks. So I need that. What sounds cute? What? I've already read that. Am I missing something out? So I just realized that without the pigs now, I basically have I've done the orc picture already. There's a big culture about orcs and stuff in the furry community. I have no idea why. I mean, orcs are cute and everything, but I don't know why they get so much traction. Right, piggy ears. He's got very distinctive ears, but just for the sake of it at the moment, because I'm not doing the orc, it's the pig. Because I do know, like, okay, I do know, like, there are a couple of websites like Vistaprint and stuff that do enable you to make a T-shirt and stuff. But it's usually, I don't know if I'm going to have to sort out the, format the file to, I got to take it in a certain file and then cut out all of the lines before I can print it onto a T-shirt. I could actually talk to Moody Bear. I could talk to the guy Moody Bear and actually ask him how he does it, because I'm pretty sure he uses a computer etching to make the stencils to actually do the printing on the T-shirts. But I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Right, I think I'm gonna add. I think I'm gonna add the facial hair. Problem is, pigs, mustaches. Do they have mustaches? Could they have a mustache? I guess maybe technically. But I think I'm done without adding the beard. Remember, it's a big fat pig because it's going on this one. Well, I can add it and see if it looks good. He's got a nice thick moustache. Like, he was starting to grow his beard out properly again when I met him, but I've seen a recent picture of him, and it's nice. It's a nice thick beard now. But, thinking. Oh, fuck it. Let's just see how it looks. I can always rub it out. It is just a sketch. It is just a sketch. Richard says, Tubbs, when are you going to do another sexy belly vid? I don't know. I think he would look good with a mustache. Yeah. Like his picture. I'm just, again, a little bit hesitant because, you know, although I could rub it out, it's just that I don't want to risk rubbing out the nostrils. So, yeah. Okay, I'm rendering in some hair. I have seen like furry artwork with bears, with pigs and stuff with beards and mustaches. I just don't think it looks particularly totally right, you know? Bride's a pig. You know, it needs to be really thick or it looks silly. It looks kind of dumb to me. Right, I've done it, but it just looks like an odd texture change more than it does a beard. But then again, it kind of is in the picture. It's not all there. So maybe if I do, I'm gonna try. It does look more like him. Right, it does look more like him. I've done it very super fine and light, so that I know where it is. And it doesn't show up very well on camera, I'm noticing, but it does look more like the picture. So I'm going to keep it on, and I'm going to make it a shading preference, I think. But no, that's the fate. I think I'm going to leave it there because I've got a feeling if I touch up anymore, I'm going to screw myself. You know. Oh, I am going to add one detail. Okay, two details. So yeah, there it is. I've added the cheek touching his tusk because he's that puffy around, and also a slight another cheek line also is added underneath his eye, just for emphasis on the chunkiness. But yeah, what do you think? So that is going to go on there. So I'm going to add. I'm basically going to say that as detailed because I can add that. I'm doing that. So other than that, I'm going to add. I'm going to add this face to. What am I looking at over there for? It's on the pad. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, I've got to remember to breathe. I should sharpen my pencil. Actually, this is really difficult with the shape of the pencil. Like I am getting a sharp edge, but it's not easy. I could. I find it very appropriate that my brain has chose a song, "Save the Horse, Ride a Cowboy," for some reason, to just randomly play in my head. It happens every now and again. I get random music. I just decide to, I decide to listen to, I guess. But I kind of every now and again, my brain will just be like, you know what we haven't heard for a while? This song. And it's like, yeah. But yeah, so thank you, Brain, for annoying me. Although it's not so annoying when it's a decent song. Save the horse, ride a cowboy. Save the horse, ride a cowboy. Maybe I've been on Furfinity for too long, but it's just that now, whenever I hear that song, I imagine an actual cow, a man as a cow, or a bull. You know, it takes on a whole different meaning. Stop staring at me. I've got his picture staring at me on here. So yeah. Again, I looked at the computer screen. Look, you're adorable, but like, I'm gonna minimize you because he does have a slight intimidation thing going on. But this is what I'm dealing with, right? This is my computer screen right now. I've got you talking, and I've got him staring at me. And just that being on my screen for so long, it's kind of, yeah. Minimize. Thank you. And he's staring at me in the preview. Oh God. Dean says coffee, and Jeff says yes, please. That's when you'll know you're deep in concentration. Thanks. Dean says all of this artwork and drawing is making me really eager to get new teas, man. Well, do it. Oh, right. Maybe money. I don't know. It's interesting what songs come to mind randomly. It is. But yeah, there's a lot of earwigs as well. Dean says it's perfectly normal to me to have random music jump into my head all the time. Somebody just has to say the words Fleetwood Mac, and basically it will play that song. It will play that one song. But yeah, it's doing it now. It's doing it now. Yes, he's looking at you like, what are you doing? Well, it's actually it's a close up of a group picture from the beginning of that video because it's a screenshot. Right, so I've got him there and there. There is more detail in there, but basically you can see the pencil. I've got him slightly like a burping, kind of making a burp face. I'm going to change the hands drastically because he's a piggy now, so he needs two-fingered hooves. If you don't love me now, then you'll never love me again. Stupid brain. Let me think about stupid songs. Not that it's a stupid song, I love it. But yeah, I don't know what to put him in. Like, I've got him naked. I think I should leave him naked. Fairly naked. Not totally naked, just fairly naked. Ta-da! I've done it. I've basically just I've altered him. He is now altered. Ooh. Body hair wise and his facial hair, I'm going to do in the shading process, not in the drawing process. Mainly because it will take forever to do the shading process, the pre-shading. The only reason why I did it on his face and not in the shading process here was basically just to make sure that I got it right. As you can see, his paws have been altered. His wait, focus. You were doing it right just here. Look at the pad. Look at the pad. The pad. Okay. Oh, camera. Really? Really? Wave in front of the camera. Amazing. Pen. Aha! I tricked you. Yeah. So as you can see, I've altered the hands and the claws. He's now got little hoof feet. Literally, that's it. That's the alteration. If I was asking him personally, and he wanted the full pig treatment with like a hoop through his nose and everything, you know, I would do that for him. But for now, as a surprise picture that he doesn't know about. So I can't really ask him. Yeah. So yeah, we've done the pig. So this is another one that we've done. We're doing quite well. How long have I been on stream? 2 hours. Okay. I'm going to be doing the orc, so I'm going to need that picture again. Yeah, there he is staring at me. It is a little bit intimidating. It is a little intimidating. I'm not going to lie. I can totally imagine him being a scary dude, but the thing is that now that I've met him and everything, I know he's a total sweetheart. It's just a total teddy bear. Both we. Anyway, right, now I've got the face to work with. I'm going to. Sorry, I was there. I got lost. I actually got lost in his eyes. No. Right. I'm going to up just a couple of his features to make them slightly orcish, and that is the pronunciation of his forehead ridge. Very, very slightly more pronounced. Now I'm learning while I'm doing this because, like I said, I did an org, but I've never done it an org kind of like fusion of somebody's face. I've just drawn an org. It didn't look like anybody. So this is a whole new thing, and I did it years ago. Thing is, the image is actually quite blurry, so it is a little bit tricky, especially with the slight. I'm not doing the dead-on portrait. I'm doing that on his face, on the smaller picture. I'm doing the slightly turned portrait. So Yeah. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Not around the eyes. Not around the eyes. Look into my eyes. That's what I'm getting because I'm basically trying to focus on his eye. Um, I love the shading on the pig's face. That's cool. I'm glad you do. I do too, actually. Yeah. Dean says, "See, now I've got the my old piano by Diana Ross in my head. Oh, now there it is. Thank you, Dean. Wow, yes, Dean. I love all the. Oh God, now you're both gushing over. Yeah, okay. I've got him I've got him looking in the wrong direction, but I'd like the rest of the eye, but I can't rub. No, I'm gonna rub it out. Yeah, I erased the entire eye. Damn it. Where's my point? There it is. Jeff, I'm really a disco freak. I love that one of hers. Jeffy says, "This is very random fault tubs, but when I was little, I always had an attraction to William Conrad from the show Conan because he was such a sexy big man to me." Who is that? Who is that? Got a feeling I know who you're talking about, but it's just not clicking in my head. Right, we've got his nose. Right, now the nose is important. I remember the nose being important in orcs. Got to make it bigger. Um, he's awesome. Yes, me too, Dean. I love me some Sylvester. You make me feel mighty. You're just gonna have to explain it to me. I always want to lay. Right. Remind me of the name in a minute because I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look up whoever this is. Okay. I'm going to have to. Damn it. I've still got the still got Fleetwood Mac stuck in my head. Do orcs have like pointed ears? I think they just have regular ears, don't they? I'll show you what I'm doing in a minute, guys. Remember, it's a chubby orc, so. Well, it's Tim as an orc, so it's going to be a chubby orc. As if you don't like me. No, damn it! Now, I was playing the opening chorus, and then I've got. Still, never break chain. I think the dimples might be a bit much. That's the problem. I'm trying to give him huge chubby chops. It's not working as well as I'm hoping it is. Oh no, I've done it too big. I've done it too small, but now I've done it too. Damn it! It's in the way. He's in the way. Why are you in the way? Uncool. Uncool. No, I don't. I usually hear the most prominent point of the song, and then basically my brain tries to play the entire song from beginning to end. That's why Fleetwood Mac's playing in my head a lot, is because basically I'm playing the entire song, and then it goes back to the beginning, and then basically I'm playing to the point where I kind of like hearing that part in particular, my favorite part of the song. So I kind of end up either humming it or doing what I just did. I've done it too. The problem is I've done it too realistic. I should have squished the face up a little bit more. I'm going to try that. Sorry, Panda folks. Yes, Undine, I see you spinning around in your living room. So do orcs have pointed ears, or are they just regular ears but big? I think they're just regular ears but big, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it's an easily changeable thing. I'm going to do it when I'm just going to do it and see how it looks. I'm going to do both. Just going to add that. Damn it! Let's do it again. Now I've made the eyes look really freaky because I've done them a bit too detailed and just, oh, damn it. How are you, Panda folks? Panda folks, I would love to see them. I'm actually going to take a break in a second because I've been doodling all day and oh, it does look more realistic this way. It does look better. It does look better. Do you know what? Do you want to see what I've done today? Because, like I said, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to add. Actually, I'm not going to take a little break in a minute. But yeah, if you want to send them to me, that would be awesome, Panafox. But yeah, how are you? What have you been doing and stuff? What have you been up to? I'm just adding orc beard. Orc beard. That sounds funny. I do feel like I'm just scribbling. On my stuff. Have I screwed this up? I don't think I screwed it up. I think he looks cute, but it doesn't really look like him much anymore. I've got, without the shading to say that it's indentation on his eyes, it does look a bit off. But it looks a lot different from the. But that's just a close up, and again, you can't really see what the final image is going to be like. The pig I like, I really like. I think I've nailed the pig. You know, all of that looks good to me. That looks great to me. That's fine. But you say you're pretty sure that I didn't screw up on the face. It's because I'm doing super realistic. I'm trying to match his actual face, and make it a little bit chubbier while adding the orc nature, which is just the tusks and the slightly bigger eyebrows and stuff. And then I'm going to add it to this body, so it's going to be even more puffy. But let me just show you the image I'm working with. So there he is, staring at me again on the screen, but it's that guy. And because I'm done with this this reference image in particular, I can actually zoom out. It's this picture. It's me, him, and Ian. Ian looks pretty cute there. He looks pretty proud of himself. Ian. Look at that smug, furry face. Yeah. I look weird, but I'm just not going to go into that. But no, he's a sweetheart. I like him. He's really nice. But yeah, it's also I wanted to I changed his expression slightly and stuff, and I want him to look slightly excited and kind of give off a little smirk. But the thing is that with the teeth, it's really hard to emote through teeth through big chunky orc teeth, you know. But yeah. Ian looks huge, yes, because he's big. Ian's big. Ian's a big dude. He's about as tall as me, but he's still a big dude. I was surprised that actually that Richard is actually not as tall as. He's just slightly taller than me, just by a little bit. But it's weird that we're all kind of the same height. That is just slightly odd. But yeah. But I'm glad that everybody likes it. Right, who is this person I'm supposed to look up? Just before I check Twitter. Who is this person I'm supposed to look up? Give me the name again. Who am I supposed to look up? William Conrad? Is that what I'm supposed to look at? William Conrad. Gimme. There he is. Sorry, I was like, come on, Google, where are you? There you are. No phone, shut up. I didn't say okay, Google. No. My phone woke up and was like, what? Well, you said the magic words. William. Conrad, sorry. Did I say Conrad? I meant Conrad. Oh, the fat detective guy. Cannon. Is it Cannon? I don't know. I got a picture of him. Just the one of the first pictures that comes up is a picture of him on a sailboat. with a captain hat and a pipe and at the wheel. So okay. Oh, it's on set of the of, why won't it tell me the name of the show? I know who you mean now. I know who you mean now. I get it. But yeah, he's William Conrad was an American World War II fighter pilot, actor, producer, and he was a World War II fighter pilot. You don't believe it, do you, really? Producer and director whose career spanned 5 decades in radio, film, and television. Interesting. Oh, he's from Kentucky. Wow, he lived to be like 80 something. That's it was canon. Yeah, I knew it. I like that. The first thing that comes, you know, that his title, when you just search on Google, it says, you know, it gives you a little bio of the person that you're looking for and stuff, and it says William Conrad, American fighter pilot, and it's just like, okay, you know, I totally buy that. I know, yeah. Oh my god, it tells you where he's buried and everything. That's weird. I didn't know they did that. Not bury people. I know people. I know some people get buried, but I'm just saying. Yeah. Oh, he's the guy from Jake and the Fat Man as well, right? Ow! I just bit my tongue. Okay. Well, now I know who that is. Dean says Jake and the Fat Man with Joe Penny in the 80s. Yeah, yeah. Right. Well, I know who you're talking about now. I kind of, yeah, certain angles, I guess. He's cute. I've got Dean on my phone again still. Right. Let's check out these pics. Oh, there it is. It's like, yeah. I still got your picture on my phone as well. Banner Fox. The couple of reference pictures that you sent me, very just you're very good looking. But yeah. Ooh, I do like the different textures that you've got. You've got so many different textures. Can I show these, by the way? Do you mind me showing them? It won't be a great detail or anything because basically I'll just be showing them on my phone. But I got a message from my pup. That's nice. Yes, and that give loads of information. Great Tubbs. Thanks for looking them up. Yeah, it's, you know, Google's pretty good for everything usually. Yeah, I can show them. Cool. Yeah. So this picture I think is great textures. Is this from something? It looks like it's from something. Look, I feel like I've seen this before, but as you can see, there's so many different textures. You've got the teeth, the tongue, the skin, the membrane around the mouth, the horns. All of it is basically the bone. Even I think that's bone on the top as well. See, the fact that I can tell that it's bone, it's really good, really nicely done. But no, that's really nice. I can also see the images that's behind it. That's very cute. But yeah, that's very nice. Oh nope, I made that myself. Yeah, no, but is it like it's very cool. I like it. And Invader Zim. I saw this in the preview. The Invader Zim stuff. It's like a version of Gur. It's a slightly more cuddly version than Gur of Gur, but I didn't know you could get more cuddly than Gur. I love Gur. Gur was my avatar for the longest period when I was in high school, because you know, basically whenever I played a game or anything, I had this picture of Gur. I found someone online, and I fucking love Gur. So yeah, I just like it. I used to love it when Invader, you know, when Zim basically entered the building, you know, entered his house, and all of a sudden it was like Gur, and then he would just fall down on top of his head just from somewhere, who knows where, and it's just so funny. But yeah, it's cute. It is very cute. But no, they're awesome. They are awesome, dude. Thank you for sharing. I do appreciate your stuff. Great. Okay. So we got this picture, and I am gonna use it still. So I'm glad I didn't click off of it. But at least he wasn't super in my face while I was drawing, like before. It's slightly intimidating. It's still slightly intimidating. Whenever I see just yeah. And I'm gonna give him like a slightly cheesy grin. It does look pretty good when I'm looking at it properly. It'll look way better when it's inked properly. Miniaturizing this is going to be hard. Jesus, there's so much detail, you know. That I want to maintain the detail while making it smaller is going to be difficult. So let's start with the nose again, because it's fairly in the middle of the face. Basically, I'm going to give him a big grin. I don't see him like pictures of him like super happy all the time. He's always doing the kind of face whenever I see pictures of Richard. I really want to call him Dickie. I don't know why, but I've got like because he's Scottish, I just got the Dickie. You know, oh, it's Dickie stuck in my head. I kind of want to draw like I know it's an orc and it's kind of a naked picture. You know, he's kind of naked. He's wearing a loincloth. They're both not naked, by the way. Just want to point that out in case like YouTube decides to have a hissy fit or something. But yeah, I kind of want to do a. I just feel like he needs some like extra stuff. But for now, for a picture that I'm going to send to him as a gift, it's kind of a. I just hope that he likes it. So it's kind of a test bed of a picture. He has got kind of a large. He's got a large skull, but it might just be because he's chunky. Not that there's anything wrong with having a large skull. Okay. I'm pretty much done. I'm just adding the a couple of touches, just reminding myself where to shade and stuff. I suppose I should do like a bit of detailing around the hands and stuff, but essentially there's one hand, there's one foot, because you kind of can't see the other one that much. And everything else is kind of self-explanatory. But there you go. So that's it. That's all of them have been now sketched up. Everything just has been detailed and is ready to go for the inking. Everything. Crazy, huh? It's just crazy. It's just crazy that I've done that this far. So yeah, Panda Fox, did you want to see? Are you here? Did you want to see what else I've been doing? You know, in your absence, as it were. We'll just go through the pictures that I've been doing anyway, and then I'm gonna have a little break and chill with you guys. Just chill with you guys. Everything's fine. Right. That should be far enough back that I can actually just go through these. Panda Fox. Oh well, I'm still going to go through the pictures. If Panda Fox comes back, then I can always do this again. My pad's been a bit. I think it's just slightly thick because I've been ruffling the pages up. I just don't want it to accidentally lose a page or something. I need to give these out to people, you know. I need to meet Willy Bear, give him all of his pictures, because there's a lot of pictures for him in here. Whenever I meet Bear Buff, I've got to give him his genie. Got to remember what stuff is his and all that stuff. But yeah. And here we are. We're at one of the pictures, so that's cool. Right, Panda Fox, are you here? Are you? I can always, again, like I can always show him again. Right, so to recap, let me just bring up my list actually. Oh, you can stop staring at me now, dude. Thank you. I don't need that picture anymore, so that's not on here anymore. Oh, I can update the list. So the Mother's Day one is detailed. And Dickie Orc. I don't know how to spell orc. Is it O-R-K? Right, so literally everything is detailed. Everything's ready to be inked. So that's cool. And hopefully I'll be doing Dean's picture first. So that'll be awesome. Dean, you do have to tell me if you just want it in black felt. Did you say just black felt tip in on all of the faces, and you don't mind if I do it in ballpoint for the actual details of the body picture? So that was what we decided, right? I'm pretty sure it was. I'm going to go with that and just yeah. But yeah, so I'll just save that because I'm not doing any more. So yeah, you can tell me tomorrow. It's fine, honestly. Okay, so here we go. We've got Jeffrey's Brugger and Jeff, brown sugar and Jeff mixed together. What the fuck? There's a spider web from my heater to the light. Who did this? I only found out because I accidentally put my head on it. Just I felt that and I backed away and I saw it and I was like, oh god, it is there. There it is. Son of a bitch. I need to break it. That's too short. It's right here. Oh, it freaks me out. I can't look at it. Oh god. Is there anything here? Okay. Oh, gross. Son of a... I don't... Oh, I can't believe that. I can't... Who made that then? Are they still around? Are they on the heater? They're pretty much dead if they're on the heater. Guys. Now, spiders, you're allowed to be in here. Just don't make webs on the middle of the room. I need a freaking holiday now. Jesus. Oh, I can hear the whooshing noise at the back of my ears from the heightened sense of like fear and stuff because like I said, spiderwebs freak me out. Hopefully that's not lingering around in the room. I did wave the stick around about a little bit. Oh god. Jesus. Okay, Dean. I totally. Oh, that's okay. I'm not doing anything else anyway tonight, so that's cool. I'm going to stand up and hopefully not be in the spider web. I don't think there's anything else there. I think it was literally that. It was make me paranoid. Yeah, wearing a new shirt. Bear with 100% huggable on it. And a nice warm belly because the heat has been on full blast. I'm still looking around to see if I can see who made that. Bastard. Anyway, Dean, yeah. Have a good night. And remind me of the color choices because I can't remember what colors you decided on. I should be doing that tomorrow. You know, if you don't decide by then or aren't here by then that's cool, dude. I totally understand. And oh, damn it, it's freaked me out now for the rest of the night. I totally understand, and I could always leave your picture for later until you're on next or until I get it. And I will, of course, be keeping you up to date on how your computer's doing. But until then, have a good night, dude. And I'll talk to you soon. There's a possibility, by the way, that I might be coming into London this weekend, maybe. But it's a very small possibility. Very small one. Tiny. Okay, anyway. 19. You like the shirt too, that's good. Okay. Yeah, so I've been doing this. Just going through what I've been doing, and I'm going to close the pad up. Focus. I've been doing that one. And that one's going to be after Dean's one. There's the Cubs Out Loud guys. And then there's Dean's picture. And I'll get back to you about the laptop. Thanks again. Anytime, dude. There's Dean's picture. I haven't done the detailing on the face and the head yet, but that's literally no problem. It is going to be a kind of semi-copy of the bear face right there. And of course the hairy texture on everything. But all the detail is done for the shirt and all of the cargo shorts and everything. Oh, I should have asked you if you wanted shoes on, but then again, shoes are a bigger pain. I'd rather just draw paws, you know, if I'm honest, because shoes are, yeah. But no, there's that. We did the finishing touches on the Mother's Day detail. Before that has to be inked. So that's cool. Although Panda Fox isn't here, so I can't show him any of these. I don't think he's here anyway. We are going to be doing this one at some stage, and that's Panda Fox's. It's a close-up of me and Panda Fox together, so that's nice. I did the Men of the Den background and all of the shaping of all of the how everything that's going to be working here quite well, I think. So that's cool. Done all the color choices for this, so this is going to be fun. But yeah, you know what pulled it together in the end was the actual letters. I literally added those just before I went to the toilet because I was like, oh, I know what I could do. I could put the letters of Men of the Den, you know, there, because they often do that. They abbreviate it themselves. Bear paws, I don't mind. Excellent, thank you, Dean. God, because shoes, seriously? Like, I have enough to deal with. Like, please no shoes. Please no shoes. Shoes are really complicated. And then I've got Richard's pig and ogre. And I think that it's almost a transformation sequence. It looks very much like a transformation sequence. Like he's turning into a pig in the first picture. You know, he's gone more orc, but then he basically turns into a pig by the end and is very content and breaking a bench. I have included the bench detail. I don't know if anybody noticed that cartoony bench crushing underneath him. So yeah, that's fun. I did like to put a little wavy smiley face on him. But yeah. So yeah, I do have a couple of others that I am also doing, but I'm not going to show you those because they have requested that I don't show those. But thankfully, that's all of this sketchbook pad. The next things that I do, the next time somebody asks me to do something, it's going to be in the new sketchpad. So I'm going to have to open that at some stage. So yeah. Anyway, that's all we've done for now. Tomorrow there should be completed works. Exciting, exciting. And scannings happening and all that good stuff. All the good stuff. Tubbs, I promise I'll be more decisive on mine, but I can't stop admiring it and saying how much I love it. It's okay, dude, honestly. You've got plenty of time to think about it. And if you don't, then I'll just decide for you. So it's no big deal, honestly. You know, because I know that you'll like it. You probably like it if I just did a stick figure, for fuck's sake. But oh god, was that bad? Did I say that? Did I say a bad thing? I've got a weird problem right now. I don't know when I'm saying good stuff or bad stuff sometimes. But yeah, I haven't had any of my pipe today, and that's mainly because I don't know how much tobacco I've got left. But yeah, I'm gonna have a chill time with you, Jeff, and yeah. It's weird because like if Dean does manage to get the t-shirts and stuff sorted, then that's a potentially new market. I could do, you know, if they come out all right, then I could potentially start up like doing t-shirts and stuff as an option, you know? Because like if it's easy, if it's relatively easy, then these things could be done very much like tattoos, and I used to do tattoos designs, so that'll be really helpful. Like honestly, Tubbs, that is what I was hoping you'd say, because by you being the artist, I would love it. Right, okay, as long as I didn't say anything bad. I had a bad feeling like oh, I shouldn't have said that. I don't know why I shouldn't have said that, but I shouldn't have said that. I felt really guilty about saying that, but I don't know why. That was thick spider web, by the way. It was really thick. It was one of those construction webs. I heard it dink when I broke it. Bastards. Yeah, I'm slightly thrown off by that still. Yeah. Oh, we got somebody else in here watching us, watching me. You know. Is that you, Panda Fox? Are you back? After I send you your picture, Jeffrey, I think I'm gonna try sending Willie, my buddy Willie, his stuff, because I keep being worried about him, and then being on the internet, and then completely forgetting that why I'm on the internet. So yeah, Tubbs, no worries at all. Well, yes, I'm so glad that the web is gone. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I still got Hannah Fox's Gur drawing on my phone. I love Invader Zim. I love Gur. It's cool. Right, I'll put this pad away as well, because if I don't, then it'll fall on the floor. Some bullshit will happen. Pencil. Ugh. Oh, my chair is in. Maybe that's why I was feeling slightly odd, like I was leaning on this side a lot when I shouldn't be doing that. Ugh. I don't know. What is the temperature outside? -3. -3 degrees C. That's why the heater's so close to me, because I've subconsciously brought it close to me. God, imagine if I put my hand on that in through that web when. Oh, excuse me. Yes, that would be great. I hope all is well with Willie Bear. Yeah, I miss him too. I was hoping to get him to do like a guest thing, but it just we talked a little bit, and he didn't seem super talkative about it, you know. So I didn't bring up the subject at all. I should have pushed a little bit, I guess. I don't like you know, asking people to do stuff, because I feel like it's very much like I'm telling them to do stuff, and I hate that. Much like I hate being told what to do. But yeah, in here it's not that cold, by the way, Jeff. It's not -3 in here, because I'm right next to the heater. I'm wearing this, and I'm fairly a warm person anyway. Who's the extra viewer? Reveal yourself in the chat room. It completely loses all of the, you know, ancient elfish gravitas when you say in the chat room. You know, reveal yourself sounds really, you know, feudal. But then you say in the chat room, it's like it completely breaks it. Breaking character. So what do you want to talk about, Jeff? Why am I cute now? We can talk about how cute I am. I don't mind doing that. But what did I do now? Oh, my door is slightly open. There we go. I was going to say, why is my foot really tiny, like a tiny bit cold? But yeah. Really, it's gone out because I said those 3 things. Really, Jesus. Oh, it's the first light. So yeah. How's the skin tag? It's actually okay. I had a shower today, and I took my plaster off, my bandage. I took my bandage off of the skin tag and everything. And you know, after I had my shower, I didn't put a new bandage on it. It seems to be back to regular, because it's been covered up for so long. It's gotten a lot less sensitive, so it doesn't bother me when I'm walking. But I mean, eventually it will bother me again when I'm walking. So I am thinking about some other way of getting rid of it besides going to a doctor. So yeah. Sometimes you don't have to do anything to be cute. You just oh well, that's sweet. But yeah. I've got the annoying issue just recently. Here's an annoying problem, which I kind of wish I didn't have right now. I don't wish I have any problems, but here's a thing that shouldn't be a problem, but it is at the moment, and that is that I keep filling up my weekends with stuff. I thought that this month, this month coming up anyway, was going to be fairly okay by not having anything. I'm not doing anything, but I keep finding stuff to, I keep going away on weekends, and I'm going to drain all my money again, and I don't want to do that because I've got a friend in London who basically really wants to meet me on Saturday now again. And it's not Dean, although I don't mind if it was Dean, but I can't afford like a trip away like twice in a row, especially since on Thursday I should be going to a buffet. No, Friday I'm going to a buffet. On Thursday I'm going to Patches to then go to the buffet. So yeah. So I'm kind of busy on the Friday. So I kind of can't do anything this weekend. It's freaking typical. Let's hope that it will eventually just fall off. Well, I've been hoping for that for like a couple of years now. So yeah. Jeffrey says, yes, your weekends are becoming booked up again. When will you be able to see your parents? Yeah, that's another thing. I don't know if I'm going to. My nephew's having like a big birthday party thing. I don't know if I'm going to that. I don't know if my mum's bringing me to that or bringing me back to hers or what, because she's picking me up because she says that the train is too expensive now. And to be fair, the train is expensive. So yeah. But that's in the middle of next month. I just check the calendar. Oh yeah, 17th and 18th. It's somewhere around that weekend. So yeah. Hopefully then. I'm kind of not looking forward to that. Like, it's going to be nice to see them and everything, but I just wish that I could see them and then come back here because I've got a lot of stuff that I'm working on. So yeah. Got more people watching. Okay. It's nice and everything, but where's I haven't seen Saban in a while, and I haven't seen Emerado in a while, in a long while, to be honest. I decided you'd rather it to be a turn around trip to your parents. Yeah, like I wouldn't mind if I had like a period of time when I'm not doing anything. If I'm not doing anything for like a week, then that'd be great. But I'd like to just be there for a couple of days, maybe. You know, because I'm busy at the moment. But yeah, like if it was like a couple of, if it was like next week, if it was sometime this week, then that would be great because like I've got all of the inking to do, and because it's basically done, I could just do that. That'd be great. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't know how I'm feeling about it. I'm still confused about this mystery person. Yes, Saban had wanted to chat with you about something in the last stream, but yes, I hope he's all right too. I might send him a Twitter message next time because I want to ask him about his art piece because I haven't started on that at all because basically he hasn't given me any details besides he would like to be a German Shepherd. I know, right? Random. But yeah, apart from that, I don't know what else to draw. I don't know how to draw it and all that stuff. So I would love his input on that. His is the only one that I haven't done that's pending, I guess, that needs information on. So like I've been hoping he'll be in a live stream and I can just ask him outright. But yeah, I don't know. And that's gone out, so I should probably go. I couldn't think of anything else to say anyway, so sorry. Um, right, I'm going to play on my computer game and then maybe see if I can actually get some sleep at some stage soon. Soon. But yeah. Is it Panafox? Is that who's watching again? Because I know Panafox drops in and out. I'm just feeling my skin tag. It's yeah, it's not painful. It feels like it's shrunk down a lot, but again, that might just be because it's been squished for so long. Anyway. Yeah, I can't think of anything else to say. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah. I do have a random mystery. Random mystery hair poking up. My nose has got all funny. I think it might just be because the temperature might have dropped another degree or something. Because my hands are actually feeling a bit cold too. I don't know if it's snowing still outside. Oh, I can't see anymore. Try and get some sleep. I will. Okay. Well, it's been great doing all of the finishing all of the detailing and stuff. I'm super pleased about this. Like you have no idea what kind of a weird relief it is. Just a weird sense of accomplishment it is to basically be able to finish a bunch of this stuff. And it's weird. It is weird how almost effortless it was to do the to do Richard's picture. These pictures. There's like 4 of them in there. It's just so weird. That it was just yeah. It was very much like your picture, you know. but there were a couple of issues, but it wasn't a huge deal, you know. It's never a huge deal, but you know, I'm saying you know a lot. I know, I'm noticing it. But yeah, I'm glad that they're all sorted finally, and that this batch is ready to be inked and shipped. It's kind of, it'll be great. It'll be way better when it's all done. But for now, it's just that they're ready to be inked and shipped. It's just, it's like, oh, it's exciting. And some of them are going to be scanned. Well, they're all going to be scanned, but some of them are going to be scanned and used as examples, including your one, hopefully. And yeah, I need to find out if like, are you okay with me using your image for the example picture, like the picture that you sent me for reference? Would that be okay if I use that? I'm basically going to do a series of a few of the pictures, kind of like you know, kind of cut in half, so that like I'm seeing that people see the reference picture, and you know, the reference face, and then the actual face. I'm thinking about doing those. That sounds weird. But no, I need to ask a few people actually if they're okay with this, because I've done a few people's and I wanted to ask them. Just for the reference. If not, I do have at least 3 that I can do, that I can use the reference pictures of. So yeah. Oh, great. It's almost ready. It's just, oh. It might be a bit late, but it's going to be ready. Meadow critters. I still want to do something with the word meadow, but that's going to be the Etsy store name, hopefully. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Okay then. Well, I will see you tomorrow. I might be doing a live tubs filming on the TankerTub channel, because I'm at least filming a video tomorrow. I might be uploading something tonight for today on the TankerTub channel, because I haven't uploaded anything. I haven't filmed anything, but yeah, I've got a couple of ideas that I can do for tomorrow night, so that's good. But until then, say bye, Tubs, and jump. Buddy Flash, Buddy Rubs. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. My hands are really cold because my belly was quite warm. Yeah. Ow. Enjoy the rest of your morning, Tubs. Great big hugs and snuggles and kisses and many, many rubs for your sexy. Thank you, Jeff. Always appreciated. And you say bye, Tubs, so I can hit the goodbye button. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully a lot earlier. A lot earlier. I might do the art tubs and then the filming, the live tubs filming thing. That way around. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But until then, laters.